On my way, I've seen lonely places, I've seen dirty faces on my way. On my way, I've seen tears to cry for, I've seen lives to die for on my way. And on my way, I found the strength to try on my way. So many reasons why on my way. I finally learned to cry. On my way, I've had many choices, I've heard many voices. On my way, on my way, I've heard my soul broken, so many words spoken on my way. And on my way, I found the strength to try on my way. So many reasons why on my way. I finally learned to cry. And I'll be on my way. Ooh, 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 ooh. On my way, found the strength to try on my way. So many reasons why on my way. I finally learned to cry. And I'll be out. And I'll be on my way.
Welcome, everybody.
Welcome, welcome. We, let's see, we took our week off last week. Let's see. I worked on the metal shed, and, what'd you do?
I ate all the crabs I could eat.
Oh, yeah, we did that. So, how's everyone doing tonight? Ume, we'll play some Just an RPG next week. Hoping everyone can hear me. We had a little, technical mishap there. Looks like y'all should be able to hear me.
It was not my fault.
Yeah. So, let me see. Yeah, we're still having our technical mishap here. Well,
Again, it wasn't me.
no, it probably was you.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, so, yeah, we'll have a little problem with our audio, but y'all should be able to hear just fine. Let's see. I guess let's, see if I can fuck up the Patreon, shall we?
Let's do it.
Okay. So, you can watch us here, and you can watch us on Paco Pete Pot Pies. You can see us on Rumble and Spotify, at Magnum Pot Pie. I have a Teespring Magnum Pot Pie with some new designs on it. Let's see, and you can go to patreon.com/Magnum Pot Pie. It would help if I started this. I did fuck it up. So you go to patreon.com/Magnum Pot Pie. If something you see in front of you inspires you to throw money at it, and for $10, I'll call you a dog fucker, like the dog fuckers that are right here. Rhoda, BNC Baloney, Shane Deleted Archives, Chicken on a Chain, Jillian, and Penetration. You are all dog fuckers.
Yay!
All right.
You potent, I'm back cooking again.
Yes. Alright, so our audio is messed up here. So, we're just gonna have to be muting and unmuting.
I guess.
Yeah, so, well, that's fun.
Yay!
Yeah.
Today I'm going to be making rice cakes. And here are all my ingredients. I have got butter and sugar in there, which I'm going to cream together. I've got self-raising flour there. I've got 2.
No, it's gonna sound fine for y'all, but we listen with some headphones, and for some reason, our headphones are all connected and everything, and right before we started talking, like right at the end of the song, all of a sudden our headphones just disconnected.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure why,
Yes.
but we will survive.
Yes. Kay is making rice cakes, a traditional British meal, from what I understand.
Yes.
And you know, she may be kind of pulling a fast one on us on this one here.
What?
Yeah, she might.
No.
2 eggs, and I've got a teaspoon of milk. My rice is been boiling there, and my tray is nice and greased. So I'm gonna try, hold on, this is gonna take long. I'm gonna try and cream these 2 together.
Oh, by the way, Paco, X-Derek sent
I
that.
already saw and properly ewed.
Okay,
I did not need a second viewing of it.
just wanted to make sure you got to see it.
I didn't need to see it again.
The people needed to know.
No, they didn't.
Now, as you can see, the sugar is all evaporated. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the milk in. It wasn't much, so I didn't have to put it in bit by bit. I'm going to give that.
Who here makes rice cakes? Can anybody tell me as we go if Kay is on the right path here? But it does go sideways here. It does go sideways.
A good mixy. And I'm going to add the, where is it, flour in. We need to make like a sort of dough. The video said a dough. Make like a dough thing, like a doughy.
Like a dough, you know, a dough, just kind of like a dough, like a doughy thing. It's kind of like dough. Yeah, like dough. You know, dough.
Oh.
A deer,
oh,
a female.
dough.
Yeah, a female deer.
Oh.
Yeah, that. Yeah.
You know, so I can shape it. Oops, I put a bit too much flour in there, so keep mixing it. Keep mixing it, giving.
Would you say this is pretty much your recipe on how you make rice cakes? Would you say this is your recipe there?
Good mix. I'm going to get rid of all the flour. Make it a bit more hard like a dough. I'm going to put it all in now. And now I'm going to give it a good mix. Oh dear. Oh dear, my hands are so sore today. I know it says add a day old.
Okay, now pay attention. Pay attention to that bowl. This does come up. There will be a test later. Pay attention to that bowl. Because right now the mixture in it kind of looks a little like a dough, right?
It does, very much like a dough.
All right, pay attention.
Rice. So I'm going to put this in and get off the spoon. So now it's a bit near, isn't it? Bit far, bit far, bit far, bit far. Right, so now I have added my rice to it all.
Okay, now notice it's a sloppy, soupy mix, right?
Yeah, that it is.
It's very sloppy and soupy right there.
So,
Which, to be fair, is like a lot of the dough Kay does whenever she does dough. She usually pours out like tapioca pudding onto a thing and then just adds in a whole bag of flour.
That's true. She does.
Yeah, but just pay attention. Pay attention.
what I'm going to do is just keep giving it a good stir, add the 2 eggs, and that should be it. Right, I've got a piece.
Isn't it odd how like suddenly solid and doughy that looks?
That is very
Isn't it
strange.
odd?
What?
Yeah, isn't it odd? And where'd that second bowl come from?
You're seeing things.
Of dough out. I'm not using it all, obviously. But the lady who used it said to cut it into 6 parts. Well, she got a lot more than me. So, excuse me. So, all I'm going to do is just flatten it out a bit. Bit more. Just can you see what I'm doing here? Flatten it out a little bit more. My tin is greased, and this time I don't normally, but I use butter. Alright, so pick that up, and
I'm not really seeing any rice in that dough. Are you seeing rice in that dough?
I'm not seeing rice.
Hold on, I think that might need a little bit more flour because that
Ume, don't we all wish that?
feels a bit damp when I picked it up. So let's just get it, giving it a good roll in your flour. If you want to know what flour I've been using, it says to use sulfurizing. Alright, using a bit more flour, that's it. So now I'm going to pat it out again as you saw me doing.
Pickle, can't you tell? These are rice cakes. This is a traditional rice cake right here. Like, I know this is what I think of when I think of rice cakes. Is this right here?
I don't want to use too much of the tray up because I want to show I want to do 2. So, right, so let's lift that one up again. Lift it up, that's it, good. And put that in the tray there. And I'm going to do this one as well. I think this might be a bit too much. So put that to one side.
Laura, that is a possibility. It is a possibility, but just hold that thought for a minute.
And do a smaller version, yeah. So that's it. That's not quite round, but smaller version. Lift it up and put it in the pan. Will we have enough room for this little one? So, oops, I took it with my finger then. So yes, I think we might.
Now, they do teach shapes in the UK, right? Like, Kay's supposed to be making round.
Yes.
Yeah, this.
I don't think I should have cut that one. Never mind, not to worry. That's it. So let's.
Beautifully round. Beautiful. I mean, like if she used a cookie cutter. It's beautiful.
Of course.
Take that up. Pick that up. Come on. Come on. And put that in the tray. You can't see the bloody.
What's this I see? What do I see here? I see 2 bowls. One of them containing the sloppy soupy mix that Kay just made, and another one looking like her more traditional sloppy soupy dough. Kay,
What?
are you fooling
No.
us, Kay? Is there a reason we didn't see you add those eggs?
She would never.
Kay, You didn't do that to us, did you, Kay?
She would never.
You lion minx.
She would never.
She would do that.
Tray. Anyway,
But my question is, if you are going to do that, why the rice cakes? Not like the fried rice or the spaghetti or the meatballs or any of the other things that turned out to a disaster. Why would you pick the rice cakes to be like, you know what? I'm just gonna redo it.
Look. Those were not disasters. They
were
out
quite nice,
lovely.
really. Yeah, they're quite nice, really. Maybe she realized this wasn't going to turn out quite nice, really. Kay.
Oh, Kay.
Kay, we believed in you.
You're great, Kay.
And you didn't even take the other bowl away.
here, bring the tray down and show you. Now that's it. It doesn't say to glaze with anything or anything else, so I'm going to put them in the oven and see how they turn out. Now it says you have to put them in for an hour, and I don't see the point. I mean, they've been in about...
I don't see the point either, Kay.
Hey.
I don't think they need any more time in the oven.
Hey, what did you do?
Paco, this is a traditional rice cake. When I go down to the food library and I buy rice cakes, this is what I'm looking for, okay? This is it. This is a rice cake.
20 minutes. And they...
This is after 20 minutes and they wanted to cook it for an hour. Kay. Kay, come on, Kay.
They've come out looking well. Well, that is your end.
Yeah, that's it. They look well. They came out looking well. Perfect. And she's gonna give you the real giveaway here in a second that she pulled a fast one.
Well, I know I was supposed to use a day-old rice, but I didn't. Anyway, this is still a bit hot, but I'm going to try it. I can't taste the rice.
Oh, what was that little laugh there, Kay? What was that little laugh? Ah, she pulled one on us. She pulled one on us. She pulled a fast one on us. We believed in her. Now she's never going to get that cooking deal with Gordon Ramsay. It just will not happen at this point.
Poor Kay.
Even though it said 3 ounces of rice, I can't taste it. So all I can say is it's nice. It just tastes like a flat cake.
It couldn't be because you made a flat cake.
Yeah, it couldn't be that you looked at the rice and you're like, this is a disaster.
Right, Kay says it was a nice flat cake.
Listen to her laugh. She knows she's having one over on us. Okay.
Yes, you did make it in
You
time.
made it just in the nick of time.
There's going to be a link in the description to my merchandise. If you like what you see, please keep viewing me. If you want to give me a thumbs up, please do. If you want to leave a recipe and a comment, that was a recipe. Actually, I was dreading doing it. I thought it'd taste rubbish. But anyway, so if you want to leave a recipe and a comment, please feel free, the more the merrier. If you haven't subscribed or you know someone who hasn't subscribed, get them subscribing, get yourself subscribing. Thank you. Bye.
So we've just had Kay pull a fast one on us.
She did.
Yeah.
What a minx.
Yeah. Oh, just wait. I started watching the one she dropped right before we started streaming, and like in the first 30 seconds of it, it's just great. So I cannot wait to show that next week.
All right.
Yeah.
And the food library just means the grocery store.
Yeah, it was a joke from a stream one time, and I like to run everything into the ground, so I haven't let it die yet. Yeah, so. All right, so we've got a Cas3y call. This is episodes 57 and 58. They're talking about the psyche Val, and then that just rolls on to Lauren talking about Paula and eating pushy. So we should be very well educated by the end of this. We should find out how we are all wrong about him.
Good.
You know, because Lauren's going to go carefully through that psyche Val and tell us how we're all wrong about him. And then we're going to find out about his sexual prowess, and we're going to just find out we are completely wrong about this beautiful, beautiful man.
Of course.
That's what we're all about to find out. And yes, I at this point, I think that Bluetooth is attached to him. Like, I don't even think it's battery powered anymore. I think it's got a blood vessel.
Yeah.
I think it's just organic at this point.
Hello?
Hello.
Hey,
Hi.
what happened?
With what?
You didn't send me anything.
Yeah, I wanted to just call you first.
Oh. Okay, so what's up?
Well, I was just reading through some of that stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, well, first thing I want to mention is how come you lied to me about having sex with Paula?
How come I lied to you about having sex with Paula?
Yeah.
I didn't lie to you about having sex with Paula.
Well, you told me you did.
Yeah, I did.
On that paper.
Yes, he thinks that this tinny mechanical voice he's talking to is the actual Casey Morrow for like the third time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why you when you see references to this, you see Casey spelled with a 3, because it's supposed to be like this is like the third time.
Oh yeah, Lauren is the purest soul.
Exactly. Exactly, and we all need to just boycott NBC over this.
You tell them that you never had any sexual contact with her.
No, that was before. I didn't tell them the whole details of the whole thing. I told them around about what happened. They didn't get the version that you got because they just got the breakdown of it. They didn't ask me about having sex with Paula. They're the ones that said that I didn't have sex with her. I didn't tell them that. But everything that guy said, this is coming from the polygrapher, right? On the paper?
Yeah.
Yeah, everything that he said on there, he twisted everything around that I said.
This is where he talks about the psyche Val, right? I listened to it, but I was listening to it at work, and I listened to a bunch of different calls, so I hope I grabbed the one where he was talking about the psyche Val. So, I guess we're about to find out together. We are motherfucking professionals.
We are.
So I should probably just trust the process.
Yeah, we got this.
That includes all the stories about, like, with Mary Ingalls. I told him that I had a crush on her when I was a kid. He twisted all that stuff around. So when I go to do the polygraph on August 4th, I got to bring this with me and lay it in front of him and show him that I know what he did. And it's no different than Sean. it's a good thing I'm out of Sean's class now, because I would do the same thing to Sean. I've already told Ashley about it, and I've told my counselor about it, that I'm going to put it right in front of the polygrapher, so he knows that I know that he twisted everything around that I said.
I just love that because I know Lauren probably at least attempted to do that.
Mm-hmm.
So here's all the documentation that all of these people that have made the documentation at least feel like they can back up, and probably can. Right? And here comes Lauren. He's going to put down in front of this guy what came from his documentation and just put it on the table and thump it and be like, see, I know what you said.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's the don't worry. Yeah, Lauren is on the case. Oh my God, no. We better be careful now. Lauren knows what we're saying about him and doesn't like it.
And I'm going to tell him that I already told them that he twisted everything around. That's one of the reasons that I've been held back so much, because Sean and the polygrapher have been doing this shit for years.
Why didn't you mention this to me then?
Why didn't I mention about the stuff on there?
Yeah.
I was going to when we talked on the phone again. I even texted that to you. There's some stuff in there that I had to tell you some stuff about.
What do you need to tell me about?
That's the stuff I was going to tell you about.
About lying about having sex with Paula?
About
I like to imagine that Ashley has two different Kayla cosplays for Lauren. I like to think that sometimes she puts her hair in a ponytail because it looks sweet, and she puts on a white shirt and a jean skirt with no panties,
Oh no.
And then on some other nights she dresses like Casey from the Sting House. I like to think she goes back and forth between those two.
Yeah, back.
What do you think?
I like to think that he has her dress up as the buggy Mexican neighbor, just because he misses them so much.
Yeah, probably. And she
has to knock on the door and borrow the phone.
That's what Roscoe does.
And they just disappear.
Actually, they throw a poncho on Roscoe and have him do it. Just have him come in, grab the phone, and walk out. They have him trained.
about them twisting stuff around, the polygrapher and Sean twisting the stuff around.
Well, what's that underline stuff?
Oh, that does bring up a good point. Lauren is going to mention an Ashley in these. It is not the same Ashley. The Ashley he's going to mention here, I think, is his probation officer at the time. But the Ashley he mentions is not Trashley. So that it's a different Ashley. So when he does talk about telling Ashley this or that, it's not the same one.
Ah, okay.
That's the stuff that he twisted around. That was me that underlined that stuff.
Well, so when he said that
If you were talking to your girlfriend and all of a sudden you heard a man cough directly into the phone, wouldn't you at least ask a question?
Yes. I'd be like, what's going on?
You'd at least ask a question, right?
Yeah.
You may not go to voice changer, but you'd at least wonder why you just heard a dude cough.
Yeah, I would. I really would.
Yeah, but not Lauren.
Nope.
Because there's Pushy at the end of this tunnel.
you admitted to fantasizing about the 9-year-old girl, what did he twist around?
That right there, I told him and I told Sean that I was upset about, there's a 9-year-old girl that sings the national anthem, comes on the news every morning at 5 o'clock. Or it comes on right before the news at 5 o'clock. And at the end of her singing the national anthem, they've got her walking in a field with a flag, and they have her wearing a really, really short skirt. And I told Sean and the polygrapher that I was upset about that because of the people that are out there that see that.
And Lauren is so upset by it, he gets up every morning to see the national anthem at 5 a.m. because he just seethes so hard over it.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, he just hate watches it every morning at 5 a.m. to sit down and watch the news, as one does when one is an unemployed man.
Yes,
Yeah.
as one does.
Yeah, as one does. I mean, you do, right?
Every time.
You get up every morning at 5 a.m. to clock your butt.
I love to shake my fist at it.
I didn't think it was appropriate for her to be wearing such a short skirt like that. And they twisted it around. You see why I got to bring it into the polygrapher and set it in front of him?
Well, what about failing the part? It says you admitted to fantasizing about girls ages 10 to 14.
Wouldn't you just love to see him, like, lay that in front of the polygrapher and, like, thump it and then cross his arms and just look at him and the polygrapher's like, yeah, what?
Yes, I would love to see that. I would pay money.
Yeah, the polygrapher's be like, yeah, right. That was my report. What of it? Did you stop watching that every morning?
So yeah, when I was a kid, I told the polygrapher that I thought back to when I was a kid about the girls that I had something to do with when I was a kid. Like one of them that nobody knows about is Sherry. Sherry was a girl that I had huts for a long time. She was my girlfriend. Actually, the first year that she moved in Cambridge, she was my brother's girlfriend. Then went to school in the following summer. It was me and her.
So he stole his brother's girl.
Ooh.
I mean, who could resist that specimen? I mean,
could.
He had hair back then.
I don't care.
And after that, apparently she didn't think she fit into my family for some reason. So she wound up going with other guys during the school year. But I still liked her. But we were good friends for a long time after that. And actually, I think I was like 30 the last time I saw her. But it was like when I was that age. When I was that age, it's girls that I liked when I was that age. That's what they're saying. That's what they're twisting around. They literally...
No, Lauren, they're not twisting it around. I mean, Casey's going to point this out to him in a minute. They're not twisting it around, Lauren. It's weird for you to sit there and fantasize about the girls you went to school with, like, in their school days. That's weird.
Yes,
like,
that's very weird.
Yeah, that's weird. That's not a normal thing to do, Lauren.
Twisted around everything I said.
It says the Paula thing was in the clinical interview. So you told that to the psych evaluator.
No, the psych evaluator, I told the psych evaluator that I did have sex with Paula.
I think I lied to you all. I think this is just all about Paula and shit. I don't think this is the one where he's talking about his psych eval any more than just Paula. I think I lied to you all. I have to join Kay in the ranks of YouTubers that have fooled people.
Oh, we're gonna have a public apology.
Yeah, we're gonna do one of those apology videos where I'm gonna start with, "Hey guys, I never thought I'd have to make this video."
And you have to start bawling like halfway through.
It's just halfway. I'm gonna have to watch Lauren. I'm just gonna have to do it like him. Oh, it's just such a piece of shit. Oh, this is the one? Oh.
Everything that I told you.
Oh, this is the one. So no apology video. I'm just awesome.
You about with Paula? I told her about. I even told Ashley about.
So you masturbated to the thought of kids from high school?
No. From girls that I went to high school with, those were the ones that I thought about. That I had.
Yeah, but you knew them in high school, right?
Yeah, they were my age.
Well, back then they were.
Yeah, back then they were. Now they're still my age. I just thought about them from back then.
Yeah, when they were in, you thought about the high school version of them.
Yeah, because that's all I remember that they look like.
Not compute.
Yes, Lauren, that's you fantasizing about like 15-year-old girls. Yes, you were 15 at the time, but that's still you fantasizing about 15-year-old girls, and that's weird.
Does not compute.
Where's the robot when you need her?
Yeah, and they were kids back then, more.
Yeah, but I wasn't thinking of it in that way.
How were you thinking of it?
Just because they were girls that I liked.
Yeah, but you were picturing 10 to 14-year-old kids. You don't see how that's kind of fucked up?
No, that was when I was in high school. The girls from high school.
I know that, but you were doing it recently, it says. You were thinking about high school girls when you were masturbating, according to the psych evaluations, in the last 7 months.
According to the psych evaluation, the last 7 months.
Or, I mean, however long ago that you took this thing.
But there were girls that were my age that I was trying to think about.
I don't know
Because
how
they
you're
were
not
my age.
understanding what I'm saying.
Yes, Lauren, we get it that you were 10 to 14 yourself. But that doesn't change the fact that right now, at 53 years old that you were at the time, that you're jerking off to 10 to 14-year-olds.
Yeah.
Yes, you were 10 to 14. We will grant you that you were 10 to 14 when you knew them. But you're still jerking off to them.
Yes. To put it simply, everybody was a child once. That does not make it okay to fantasize about children.
Yeah, it's like a lot of people had like a little crush in like kindergarten or something. They don't sit here like 40 years later dreaming about their kindergarten crush. I
Right?
mean, come on, Lauren. What the hell? This has got to be the most frustrating thing, is trying to be logical with this doofus.
Yeah.
That's got to be the most frustrating thing.
Yeah, but you were picturing them as kids. It's the image of kids. That'd be like pulling out your yearbook and masturbating to a picture of a girl in there. Just because she's 50 years old now, you were jerking off to the 16-year-old picture of her.
Joke's on you, Casey. He couldn't afford yearbooks back then. So joke's on you.
I see I understand what you're saying, but at the time I wasn't thinking about it like that because I was the same age as them.
That's the problem.
What?
That you should be thinking about it like that.
Well, I don't think about it anymore because after when I think it was Sean that I said that I told Sean about that too, and he made me think about that in that sense too.
It really stuck, didn't it? Now that this tinny man voice here is saying it to you, it really stuck because it's like it's the first time you're ever hearing this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah. I didn't really think of it that way.
Well, I'm just confused. Why did you fail the polygraph?
I'm not sure why I failed the polygraph. I'm trying to remember. But that was how long ago was that? That was
2021, it says.
2021.
The recent one. Why do you fail all the polygraphs of being attracted to kids? They asked you in March and in February.
I had COVID, Casey. It was COVID did it to me. You can't pass a lie detector test on COVID.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Okay.
I mean, someone should tell him that, and then he'll go back and try and void all those tests.
That would be
He
funny.
would do it too. He would try and go back and void like 5 years of lie detector tests.
Absolutely.
He would try and do it.
I don't know why I failed them. I was honest with him about everything.
Well, yeah, you were honest, and they wrote it down. You told them about the 9-year-old girl and stuff.
Yeah, I told him about that stuff, but I wasn't attracted to her. I wasn't masturbating to her. I wasn't masturbating to any of them. The high school girls, yeah, that were my age when I was that age, but I didn't think of it in that way, and Sean brought it to my attention about that. And then I understood it.
Yes, he actually thinks this is Casey Morrow he's talking to right now. That the actual Casey Morrow who likes to drink cacao powder and go see the pyramids and not use deodorant and stuff is actually sitting here talking to him about his sex class.
Because that makes perfect sense.
Yeah. Yeah. But yes. Lauren, I know why you failed the polygraph. Just gonna throw this out there. It's probably because you're lying.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Well, and what's so goofy about it is he's like, I don't know why they said I was fantasizing about these girls. Oh yeah, I was fantasizing about these girls. And they already told me that's a bad thing to do. It's like, well then you moron.
Yeah.
You stupid
you
asshole.
Figured it out.
Congratulations, we figured it out.
But I never had any attraction to any. He twisted around everything that I told him. He twisted around.
I just don't get why you don't understand that children are off limits.
I understand that.
I understand it, Casey. I don't like it. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Not attracted. Casey, what are you doing?
I'm asking you why you were jerking off to images of high school girls you went to school with. I'm just confused why.
Because they were the same age as me, well, and that's what I was thinking about. I wasn't thinking about, them being kids at the time. I was just thinking about them when I was a kid.
Yeah, you were thinking about them from back when you were a kid, when they were also kids and you're 50 years old.
Right,
you weren't jerking off and thinking about them
that.
as 50-year-olds. You get what I'm saying?
I understand what you're saying. It didn't dawn on me that I was thinking about it like that.
Yeah, but you understand now that you were thinking of it like that.
Yeah, now I understand I was.
You understand now that at 50 years old you were jerking off to kids.
Do you think if something falls and hits Lauren on the head, it makes a coconut sound? You know, that hollow coconut sound, that conk?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now what I really want to do is I want to start dropping things on his head.
Yeah, I want to hit him in the head and see if you get that coconut sound.
We could, play him like the bongos.
I understand that. And I don't do that anymore. Because I didn't think about it that way when I was doing it then.
I just don't get how you weren't thinking of that.
Casey, I know the kids are off limits. I don't jerk off to kids.
Well, what about the masturbating to the girl on Little House on the Prairie?
That's because I saw her in another show, and I told the polygrapher this. I saw her in another show, and I remember about her when she was in Little House on the Prairie, and I used to have a crush on her. And I still had a crush on her when I saw her in this other show when she was an adult. I told him about that. And, of course, he doesn't put that in there.
Yeah, Lauren, but which one of them was the one you were jerking off to?
Yeah. That's the main thing.
Yeah, were you jerking off to the 40-year-old version of her? Or the kid version of her? Like, which one was it there, Lauren? Because I think I know the answer to that question.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would say be honest, but that's beyond you.
Yeah. And see, one problem, this is kind of off topic, but one reason that, probation would never be able to get, pornographic material away from Lauren is that Lauren doesn't really go for pornography, right? To him, he can watch Little House on the Prairie, probably the least sexiest show on TV, and see something there to jerk off to.
True.
You can't stamp that out. It's like, you could take away his Little House DVDs, sure, but then it's just going to be, some others. It's going to be Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman he's jerking off to or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, he's the kind that could go out in his backyard and see a couple of rocks that look like boobs and jerk off. Like, there's no stopping it with this guy.
This is why I got to bring that into him.
Well, why does it say that's not what was said, though?
Yeah, that's what was said. What he wrote and what was said are two completely different things. That's why I have to bring it into him to point it out to him and ask him why he's writing down different things that I actually say.
But Lauren, we've just been over it. He wrote down what you said. You said you jerked off to little girls. It's not a far stretch to think you also said you jerked off to Mary Ingalls.
That's true.
Not a far stretch here. I mean, it's kind of in line.
Because if you look at the psych doctor's evaluation, the professional, you look at what she says, she's the one that gives me the test.
Well, which page is her page?
I could go up and look at it.
He sounds like you trying to find that notebook.
Yeah, he kind of does.
Yeah, he's going to write down Bud got 2 minutes to pee.
Yeah, you're looking at the polygraph reports. Tests and measures. PAI. The PAI.
What page is that?
1, 2, third page in. And the fourth page in. Conclusions and recommendations. That's the psych doctor.
This part is great because he's going to say all the stuff he self-reported and be like, see? It's like, yeah, but you said it. This part's great.
But that doesn't matter.
Yeah, it was said. That's the important thing.
Well, she's talking about your self-report. Where's her words? Because all this starts with Mr. Armstrong's self-description. Mr. Armstrong indicates he, according to his self-report, the self-concept. Where are her words? That's not on page 3.
Hold on.
I know abortion's kind of a hot topic issue right now, but where do we stand on the legality of 55-year abortions? Where do we stand on that one? Because I know a guy. So I know a guy that could use one.
I don't really have anything.
Somebody look it up and see if you can do a 55-year abortion in Maine.
Okay, look at it at the last sentence of every one of them.
Well, no, I should be looking at where it says conclusions and recommendations, right?
The last sentence of every one of them. Look at the last sentence on every one of them. Should be the last sentence on every one of them. And the first one, okay. The second paragraph, Mr. Armstrong answered all the questions in a consistent manner. He responded in a reasonably forthright manner and did not attempt to present an unrealistic or inaccurate impression that was either more negative or more positive than the clinical picture would warrant. Okay, now let me see.
Yeah, tell me where I'm supposed to be looking. You said the last sentence?
It's either the last two sentences or the last sentence.
Well, can you just point me to one? Because I'm not seeing any.
Yeah, just read the fucking thing. Don't play coy with it. Just say the one you want her to see.
Okay.
Because it says certain elements of his self-description would suggest that's your self-description.
Right. Okay. Now go to the second to the last sentence. Certain elements of his self-description suggest that others.
That's what I was just reading. Of your self-description.
Right. But the last two sentences or the last sentence is what she is saying.
As part of his more general problems in close relationships, he may have difficulty trusting a treatment professional.
What?
You're looking at the paper, Lauren. Why are you surprised when Casey's reading the sentence you said to read?
What?
Yeah, huh? You dumbass.
It's the last sentence.
Yeah, that and the sentence before that too. Certain elements of his self-description suggest that others are likely to see him as being withdrawn, aloof, and somewhat unconventional.
That's based off your self-description. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but she's the one that's giving me the test.
Yeah, that's a self-description. That's when you describe yourself.
Okay, so go down to conclusions and recommendations.
Yes, Mr. Armstrong was referred for this evaluation to get an understanding of his relationships and why he continues to be taken advantage of. Mr. Armstrong reports he does not have a history of ever having had a long-term, intimate relationship with an adult. He believes much of this is related to his friend choosing to date someone else. It seems more probable that it is related to difficulty with relationships in general. One of the factors that complicates understanding the underlying dynamics of Mr. Armstrong's relationships is that he is not a reliable reporter. So it becomes difficult to know whether he believes what he is saying is true when it's not, or whether he's aware he is providing inaccurate information. Mr.
I don't think Lauren needed to pay $3,000 for this. I've been saying that all along.
Oh, Lauren, you stupid fuck.
He paid $3,000 for this.
That's what makes it so great.
That's what makes it so great. He plunked down $3,000 going, this is going to be the thing to get me off probation. And they're just like, this jackass doesn't know if he's coming or going.
Armstrong's failed polygraphs suggest he has a pattern of withholding relevant information when asked about it.
Okay.
She's calling you a liar. She says you have a pattern of lying.
I know, to treatment providers, because I don't trust them.
Yeah.
And I haven't.
You lie to them.
I haven't since Gene. I haven't trusted. Which Sean was actually the one I didn't trust.
She's saying you lie to everyone.
No, I don't lie to everyone.
Yeah, I don't know, Lauren. That's sort of like your thing.
I beg to differ.
Yeah, the $3,000 he took out a loan from like one of those we're gonna break your kneecap loan places to be able to do this. But it's like, fine, fuck it, break my kneecap. What? I can't go to work? Oh, boo hoo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I give a fuck.
It's like the polygrapher. I pointed it out to Ashley that it's fucking bullshit because he twisted everything around that I said.
Okay, well, I'm going to keep going through what the polygrapher said, or the psych eval, the conclusion, okay?
Well, look back up here. Look at
Well,
something.
no. We're going to go through the
Right above.
conclusion where she put her thoughts.
All right. Why you right above?
Mr. Armstrong described himself as being taken advantage of by women on the internet who post their conversations with him. He said he was, quote, too trusting, and that's why they took advantage of him. When confronted with accusations that he would get drunk and yell at the woman, he again portrayed himself as the victim, noting that they had, quote, made him fall in love with them and then cheated on him. His calling them, quote, sluts and yelling at them suggests a more combative, if not abusive, relationship than he suggests. It is unknown whether the other women believe they are in a romantic relationship with Mr. Armstrong, where sexual fidelity would be expected. It may be more helpful to conceptualize the relationships as mutually abusive rather than him being taken advantage of by people who have manipulated him. In treatment, this would include looking at the ways he was abusive and controlling. It will be important for him to shift his mindset from one where he is the victim to one of him making choices that likely hurt others. It will also be helpful for him to think about the needs he's meeting through having these relationships. Throughout the interview, Mr. Armstrong spoke about his sex offender treatment as if he were still engaged in it. He said he was still in treatment because his provider wanted him to have a relationship. This contrasts with information provided at that referral. When it was reported he had been discharged from the program for saying he wanted to hurt sex offenders. Beyond this, it does not appear Mr. Armstrong has gained knowledge from the sex offender-specific treatment process. He was unable to identify what he had learned or what sort of changes he made. While it would be understandable if he could not articulate all the tools and interventions he has been exposed to, he was unable to identify any. This is part.
Just imagine that. Just imagine that you spent damn near a decade sitting in a class and you did not absorb anything.
Right?
Like, you know, I've been in the room with people watching TV shows I didn't care about and like playing on my phone or something, and I absorb some of what's going on. Right? Like, how do you go to class for 10 years and not pick up anything?
Yeah, right?
That's insane. Like, you could be sitting there with something that you're completely uninterested in. Something's gonna seep through.
Yes, that's the way it was with your Flat Earthers that you watched. I picked up on that.
Yeah, exactly. It's like you weren't interested in that shit, but you picked up some of it.
I did.
Yeah, he goes to this class like twice a week or something. And like he hasn't picked up anything out of it. It's not even from osmosis.
Particularly concerning given his admissions of using thoughts of young adolescents / pre-adolescents for sexual satisfaction during masturbation as recently as last year. Particularly given the nature of his offense, this is very concerning.
Where's it that you're reading that?
Just picture this. You spent $3,000 on the psych eval, right?
Yeah.
You've gone to the psych eval. You got the report, and it takes a man with a voice changer to read it to you before you ever realize that this isn't saying good things.
Yeah. He just read a part that sounded good, and he was like, haha, jackpot.
Yeah, he just read the self-report parts of it, where he was saying he likes women his age and older. And he said, see, right here it says I like women my age and older. I want to see what the problem is. God, he's so stupid.
That is on
But you did absorb something from your school days. Maybe it was just an algebra teacher's giant ass. But Lauren's not even saying that. Lauren's not even going in there and saying, well, you know, Sean's got a real dump truck there. He's not even saying that. He doesn't even have that down pat. He can't even tell you that they sometimes have Oreo cookies.
Page 5, the first two sections. She put the word admission, meaning you admitted it. It's on page 5. There's only 6 pages.
I'm reading, but apparently I didn't read it all.
And then look what Elise put at the very bottom of the last page. Victim stands for poor me are often found on lists of cognitive distortions that sex offenders use as ways of avoiding responsibility for their actions. He says you take a victim stance.
Lauren, a victim stance?
What?
Come on, Casey.
No.
That is unfair. That is unfair to say our COD victimizes himself all the time. I mean, come on.
Yeah, look at him.
I mean, when has he ever played the victim?
All the time.
Yeah, I mean, it's all that time. I can't even take that stance. Yeah, Lauren, you do that. You do.
Me and Julie are getting to the bottom root of that problem. I'm fucking floored.
You're fucking floored. You had this document and then gave it to Casey.
Yeah, you didn't even just give her the good parts. You gave her the whole thing.
How are you?
Because you didn't bother to read it.
How are you floored? You've got a $3,000 piece of paper in your hand and you didn't even look at it? What the hell, buddy?
I didn't fucking read it all, apparently. This is fucked up. It's so fucked up. I'm not attracted to fucking kids. God damn.
Well, then why did you admit it?
Lauren, you are attracted to kids. You just are. The sooner you accept that, the sooner you'll make some progress in class and get out of class and do some other stupid thing with your life.
That'll never happen.
That's the problem, is that yes, you are attracted to kids, and you need to admit that if you ever want to, I'm not going to say get better, because I don't think these guys get better.
No.
I don't think there's any fixing that, but, you won't be able to learn any tools to succeed if you don't ever admit that.
He'll never admit it.
No, he'll never admit it, and then, of course, he'd never learn the tools to succeed.
No, he wouldn't.
Yeah.
That requires, reflecting on what he did, admitting he was wrong.
The capacity to learn.
Yeah, no.
To her.
I didn't admit to her that I was attracted to kids.
Read through it then.
Oh, yeah, the Kayla letter. Oh, my God, the Kayla letter where he wrote it. Have you seen that? Have you seen the Kayla letter where he wrote it? Where it's like,
yeah. I read
where
it.
she's like, where it's like, I'm sorry you were so messed up at the time or some shit.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh my God. Is that on the temple? Does anybody know where that can be found? I think we should read some of those documents.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Because it says that's the conclusion. That was her evaluation, and that's what she determined, and that's her job. what you were reading before was your self-report. She took your self-reports into consideration and came to the conclusion that you're not honest, and then went into all the other stuff. You only read certain parts. You didn't read the whole thing.
This is fucked up right here. He said he was still in treatment because his provider wanted him to have a relationship. That's what they've been telling me.
Not according to police or whoever was the psych evaluator. They say that you're in there because you were taken out of there because you were threatening to beat up the other people in class or something.
3 years ago, I told Winnie, either 3 or 4 years ago, I told Winnie, they recorded me and put it on the internet. Then they wound up fucking putting it on the internet again, and John wound up hearing it. And that's what brought this whole thing on.
Well, explain it.
That's why I am out of that class.
Where's the polygrapher's name on the report?
I don't know.
Because you keep saying that the polygrapher, but this isn't the polygrapher. This is the psych evaluator.
Polygraph report. They're different people.
Yeah. So who wrote this report? Because you keep saying the polygrapher, but this is a thing from the psych evaluator.
I know. Well, she gets reports from probation. From what?
Yeah, this isn't the polygraph.
Yeah, the polygraph gets given to probation. Probation sends reports that they have to the psych eval.
Yeah, we're talking about the psych evaluator, where the psych evaluator is saying you told her you never had sex with Paula, and you told her that you had the fantasies about the kids. She's not going off of anything else. She's saying what you told her.
No, I didn't tell her that I did not have sex with Paula. I told her that I did.
But you did tell her that though, because she put it down.
And she put down the wrong thing because I told her that I did. I don't tell anybody that I didn't have sex with Paula.
Lauren, why would these people make it up? To them, you're just another probationer.
Yeah.
You're just another guy coming through. They're not. You're not special to them. Why would they make these things up? Why would it be important to them to make up that you never had sex with Paula? Like, what benefit does that give them? Like, you said it. And why is this the sticking point? You know, it's crazy.
Somebody that I did have sex with. I don't have a reason to do that. And with Paula, it pisses me off when you told me that she denies having sex with me, when she's the one that came over to my apartment and had her boyfriend bring her over.
Well, what reason does the psych evaluator have to lie about this stuff?
Wait a minute. I'm going to tell you something that I haven't told anybody else. I wound up in the hospital that same night because when Paula left.
The night that she had sex with you?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I took like 20 pills. Nobody knows this except for my brother Paul.
Wait, you told Winnie you overdosed on Tylenol once.
Yeah, Tylenol.
Was that the same time?
I guess I don't remember telling Winnie that. I don't remember telling anybody that. I thought Paul was the only one that knew.
You do. I mean, what does that prove, though?
That's the reason I went to the hospital.
Because she wouldn't have sex with you?
No, because she...
I mean, that kind of makes a lot more sense than what he's about to roll out with.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah. And then of course the most Lorne thing is that he tried to do it with Tylenol. Everything Lorne does is like half-assed at best. he tried to end it all with Tylenol.
She had sex with me, then had her boyfriend come back and get her.
So you tried to kill yourself with Tylenol?
Yeah, I didn't know Tylenol couldn't do any more than that at the time.
Well, then how come you self-reported that you've never been depressed?
Because I wasn't depressed, I was in love and I was hurt. The rest of my life was fine.
So why wouldn't you tell the evaluator that?
Embarrassment.
Embarrassment?
Yep.
Casey, what don't you understand? He's embarrassed to tell a mental health professional that he was suicidal 25 years ago. But he's not embarrassed to tell a man over the phone with a voice changer.
Yeah.
What's so hard to understand about that?
I figured it out.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense, right?
These are the people doing a psych eval on you, Lauren. You should be telling them everything.
Well, I never thought to tell her about that.
Well, she says that. She says in her conclusion that you withhold information, so she's not stupid.
It's not that I withhold information, it's that I don't think of everything at the time.
Lauren, okay, I'm just gonna ask you this straight out. Are you a virgin? Lauren, okay, I'm just gonna ask you this straight out. Are you a virgin?
Yes, next question.
No.
Liar's laugh.
Oh, that was the liar's
laugh.
laugh. Oh, the liar's laugh. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, shit. God, no. What would ever make you ask me that?
Because
Why does his forehead look more sloping in this picture than it did on the last one? Like, this one looks like he's got his skull slicked back or something, right?
Use that grease. Just...
it's like his skull is like Play-Doh. It's like it's slicked back more or something. It's weird, right?
It is weird.
Right? Doesn't it almost look like a different shape?
none of your stories make sense, and you told this lady that you've only had 2 girlfriends for 3 weeks and you've never been intimate with someone.
That is a good point. Mr. Penis had a long-term relationship with Rosie Palmer.
And then the whole Paula thing makes no sense. The way you described a vagina doesn't make any sense.
I've repeatedly told everybody that I've had a lot of one-night stands.
Yeah, but
You said that.
Yeah, I mean there was a time when I was like 10 years old. I repeatedly told everybody I was an astronaut, but that wasn't true either.
you also don't know anything about sex too, with the way you talk about it.
The way I talk about what?
Sex.
Huh?
Doesn't Lorne look like an Oblivion created character here?
He does.
Like somebody's been messing with the sliders, and that's the abomination they came out with.
Yes.
Yeah.
The way you talk about sex and how you don't know anything about vaginas. It's not a big deal if you're a virgin. I would just like to know what I'm dealing with.
I'm not a virgin, Casey.
Okay. You said condoms make sex feel better? That doesn't make any sense.
Look, it feels good on the cockhead, okay?
Do you know what it feels like to be constantly interrogated?
Well, I'm not interrogating you. I'm just asking you to tell me the truth.
I'm telling you the truth about everything. There's not one part of me that is telling you a lie.
Just if you don't lie, there would be no interrogating.
There's nothing about me at all that has been lying to you.
Okay, I'm going to tell you something, and I'm going to give you a free pass. I promise I will never bring it up outside of this phone call. I never will. You did not have sex with Paula. Okay? You can admit it, and I promise you I won't text about it. I won't mention it anytime we talk ever. I will never mention Paula ever again.
And you don't want me to lie to you.
Yeah, I don't want you to lie to me.
Okay. I had sex with Paula.
Oh, he was so close. He was so close. I thought he was going to tell the truth on that
I
one.
didn't.
No, you didn't?
Nope.
Oh. Oh, well. You just never believe in this guy.
I don't believe in him.
Huh.
In the slightest.
At least Ume believes in him.
Does she?
She does.
Remember, you just said you don't want me to lie to you.
Well, I gave you a chance.
You give me a chance.
I gave you a chance to be honest.
It's not my fault that you don't believe me. You want me to describe it?
Yeah, describe it again how
Cue the music.
her vagina was so loose that it was like warm, wet air. That you never felt anything. That's impossible.
It was like warm, wet air. What you want me to tell you? I couldn't feel anything. Warm, wet air.
I love that.
Okay.
Right?
We were out in the living room. She went in on my bed and laid down.
All right. Sounds good so far.
And after she went in there and lay down, I went in and lay down.
Okay, that's how it works. Yeah. Let's see.
I didn't make the first move. She made the first move.
Well, I guess I can give him that. If she's laying down in his bed, that's a good first move, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So all I did was lay down. As far as I knew, she had a boyfriend. She was just going to be over there, over my house, and just laying down and not an hour expecting anything to happen. And she's the one that leaned over and kissed me. She's the one that initiated the whole thing. So I just continued along, and we had sex.
Just imagine if that story's true. Just pretend it's true for a second, right?
Okay.
Can you imagine? Like the only reason I could think she would do that is like this'll really, he's told the story before. They had a fight, her and her boyfriend or fiance or whatever had a fight, right?
Yeah.
She's like, this'll get him. This'll get him. I'm gonna have sex with Lorne.
That would get
That
him.
would get him, right?
That would.
Right? Just imagine how much you'd have to hate your...
Just imagine that, right? Like, someone tells you that I had sex with Lauren.
Yeah.
Like, that definitely doesn't give you, like, any sort of confidence boost.
No. There's no
slightest.
recovering from that.
No.
Right? Like, how much do you think you have to hate your vagina to have sex with Lauren?
Oh,
You
enough to chop it off.
You gotta just hate that bitch. You gotta be like, this is what you get for making me bleed once a month.
See, I can understand that.
This is what you get.
But
Now
I don't care all the issues I've had, I still would not go that step. So it's gonna be really, really bad.
It's like, here you go, bitch, have Lauren Armstrong.
Yeah, oh god, no. At that point, it's sew it up.
Dad.
No.
Just sew it shut.
Just sew it shut. We don't need that anymore. Nope.
Yeah, they have a little one-way valve for when you bleed.
We started out with me on top of her, and then she flipped over, and I fucked her from behind.
I love his sex stories. He's like super detailed about everything, and then he's like, then we fucked. And then flipped over, and I fucked her from behind.
Oh my god.
Is it getting hot? Is it getting hot in here?
I have to say,
for
a man who loves romance novels and is on the literary side, like women are. He sucks at
Yeah,
this.
but you've read the books he's read. I got the ridiculous.
They were better than this.
Fucked her from behind.
She was the loosest person, the loosest woman that I've ever had.
Well, go into detail about the sex. I'm waiting for the detail.
Before I could come, she got off me, or she moved and pushed me out of the way, and then she got up off bed, pulled her panties up, and wanted to call her boyfriend back to come get her.
Now, see, I'm just gonna play devil's advocate for a second, because I actually do believe part of that story, and I'm not basing this on anything other than just my knowledge and beliefs about Lorne, right?
Right.
I think the Paula situation was a potential sexual assault situation. I think that she had a fight with her man. I think parts of it are true. I think she had a fight with her man. She was friends with Lorne. She went over to his place to drink, right?
Right.
And Lorne's got that rom-com brain, you know, and he thought, just like in all the movies, this is when they're going to have sex. And she probably got a little bit too drunk, let him get a little handsy or something, and then when she realized what was happening, she got up. She got up, she pushed him off of her, she got up and she says, "I'm calling my man." And then words like rape started getting thrown around, and he downed a bottle of Tylenol thinking he was going to end it all.
Yeah.
That's my
see
personal theory. I'm not really basing that on any facts other than just, personal theory and stuff. That's what I've put together. I think parts of that story are true, and I think it was a potential sexual assault situation, and it was like, the late 90s or early 2000s. It was probably considered some he said she said stuff. Maybe wasn't aggressively pursued and investigated. Or maybe it was. This was Washington in the, back then. That maybe is part of why he left Washington State. We don't know. But that's what I think happened there. I think parts of his story is true, and it was just a non-consensual situation. That's my theory.
Yeah, I could see it.
Yeah.
Before you finish.
Yep. And he came back and got her.
Well, then how come the other day you told me after having sex you guys talked for hours afterwards?
I didn't tell you that.
You did. You said you had sex and you guys talked for hours before her boyfriend came.
We talked. I didn't say for hours. We talked before her boyfriend came. I didn't say for hours because she wasn't there for hours.
You said hours.
No, I didn't say hours. I said before her boyfriend came.
There you go, lying to me again. Do you feel like because you've rode this lie out for so long that you're in it too deep to admit the truth? Is that what the problem is?
No.
Because I told you I'm okay with it. I just want the truth.
I'm giving you the truth of everything that I remember. I don't remember talking to her for hours. I remember her wanting to call her boyfriend to have him come get her. And while she was waiting for her boyfriend, me and her talked about stuff. I don't remember exactly what it was we talked about, but we didn't just sit there looking at each other.
So then why did the psych evaluators say everything that you're claiming is not true?
I don't know why she said that, because I told her that I had sex with her. It's like the polygrapher. I don't know why the hell he's twisted everything around that I said either.
So now everybody's a liar. Everyone's just out to get you.
Yes, Casey, thank you. Thank you for finally coming to that conclusion. Now, can we just get back to the pushy? All right? Can we get away from all the hard stuff? Just get back to you coming up here and giving me pushy.
I mean, she puts that in her conclusion as well, that you're paranoid. in that
People
beyond your victim stand.
There's some people that are not telling the truth, and it's not me. Cause
It's
not,
you.
not
You're the one
telling
who can't take responsibility.
Casey, I'm telling them the same thing that I tell you. They're not writing it down. They're writing down the opposite things of what I tell them.
Why would they do that?
That I have no idea. But I told Ashley the same thing I told you. I told my new counselor the same thing I told you. I haven't told them anything different. None of them.
They would lose their jobs, Lauren. They have no reason to lie.
Yeah, well, Maria had no reason to lie 9 different times in court under oath, and she did.
Yeah, but you can't name any, apparently.
I had them all written down. I probably still have it somewhere if I didn't wind up burning that box.
Now think about that for a second. Just imagine you went to prison.
Right.
And part of the reason you went to prison was because somebody lied under oath 9 times. You would be able to say what 9 times she lied under oath, right?
Yes.
You know, or at least one of those things you'd be able to say.
Yes.
Not our COD.
Nope.
That quote-unquote Jamie got me to burn.
Well, do you have at least one?
I've got 1 box.
No, one example of her lying.
Oh. I gotta think back to it. I can't remember now because I can't think back to them. I'll have to see if I can find the list of them.
I cannot believe I gave you my real number and you're lying to me.
Casey, I'm not lying to you. I just can't remember it right now. I didn't try to remember them all. That's why I
Not just
wrote them
about
down.
that, but lying about having sex with Paula, lying about everything that on this psych evaluation. You're saying none of it's true.
I'm not lying to you at all. I mean,
Based on the
literally at all.
paperwork, they are saying you are a liar, that you are a known liar.
That's what they're saying.
Yeah, that you have a history of lying. You already have a history of lying with me.
They're going based off a polygrapher that has twisted every word that I've said around.
And your probation officer and your counselor says it in there.
Not my probation officer. Because Ashley knows everything, and I haven't told Ashley anything different than what I've told these people. So Ashley
no
knows that
polygrapher on the
I haven't been
report.
lying.
There's no polygrapher on the report. They don't list a polygrapher. It's just the psych evaluator. It's just weird that you told me this paperwork was credible, and then once you read it, you're saying now it's all a lie. Because remember when you told me this paperwork's going to get me off of probation, you said they were hitting everything on the head. They got it all perfect. And then when I point out to you what she put on there that you didn't read for some reason, now all of a sudden they all are lying.
Well, yeah, Casey, it looked a lot better before I read it, okay? Before I actually read the thing, it all looked like it was doing pretty good. But then we had to get into the pesky words on that paper. You know?
And now you're just having to break it all
Yeah, I
into
mean, come
pieces.
on, now you're just getting technical by reading words and like deciphering meanings and things. Like, come on, just let me give you the interpretation and you just accept it.
Yes, that is what you're supposed to do,
Yeah.
obviously.
Yeah.
Everyone's a liar.
I can't believe you not believe in me.
Why can't you believe that?
I'm not gonna lie and say that what they're saying is true. Because it's not. It's not what I told them. Ashley knows it, and Julie knows it. And the polygrapher's gonna know it on August 4th.
You keep mentioning this polygrapher. I'm talking about the psych evaluation that a psychiatrist gave. You said the psychiatrist
Yeah.
nailed it. They got it all perfect.
Yeah, because
And then I read it when she's actually saying that you're a liar and everything you do is fucked up, and now you're saying that she's a liar.
I was reading the self-description part, thinking that was her saying that.
Yeah, and then you got to her actual report.
Yeah. And that doesn't make me very fucking happy. It's the fucking Christ.
This is that victim thing she mentions in her report. She nailed it. She got everything perfectly right.
Yeah, well, apparently I was wrong about her nailing stuff.
Well, only because it goes against what you believe yourself.
No, Lauren, she was perfect. She said you lie all the time.
She got it. She was good.
She's got your number, buddy. She's got you figured out.
Let's give her a raise.
Like the only one that doesn't know you is you, Lauren.
It goes against your own personal self-assessment.
Yeah, but now I got to talk to Ashley about it, and I got to talk to Julie about it. So I was thinking all the stuff that was self-description stuff. I was thinking that it was her saying that stuff.
Why didn't you read it all?
It's because I read that self-description stuff, and I mean it's stuff that she's writing. He is extremely sensitive. He is extremely sensitive in his interactions with others and quick to feel that. That's the way I was reading it, like she was describing it.
But now you understand that it's a self-assessment, self.
Yeah,
Self.
yeah. Now I do
Self.
because now I'm seeing the word self.
But why didn't you read it all?
Because
Were you just too lazy to read the whole thing?
I was just reading over it quickly until I got to parts that I wanted to see what she was saying, and I thought I was reading what she was saying.
There's only 6 pages of this.
Yeah, it's not very long.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like there's 50 pages of like medical terminology or something. It's 6 pages, and it's meant to be digestible by people in like court and clinical settings, and counselors, and like it's meant to be readable, like. And stupid couldn't bother to sit down and read 6 pages.
No, that's too difficult.
Yeah, he just read until he got to the part he liked and said, "Boom, done."
I wish that.
Yeah, right.
You just block out things you don't want to see?
Yes.
Not that I intentionally blocked it out.
Well, this is how you wanted to prove to me that you're cured. You failed totally.
Okay, well.
If anything, I'm more concerned now.
This is what her saying this right here. Mr. Armstrong rated himself as most attracted to adults, 20 to 30s.
Rated himself. You just said it again.
Yeah, I know. I just read it. At the end, this is her saying this, not me. His sexual interest should be considered normal.
Based off what you said.
So what am I supposed to do? Tell her that I'm attracted to kids when I'm not?
She's basing it off your self-assessment.
Yeah, my self-assessment. I'm not attracted to kids. I'm not lying about that, and nobody can convince me that I am. It's fucking great. Now I gotta talk to fucking Ashley and Julie about this shit.
Why did it say on there that you fantasized about a 9-year-old girl, and why does it say you jerked off to teenage girls?
I didn't fantasize about a 9-year-old girl. The 9-year-old girl that is being talked about is the same one that I just told you about. That sings.
Well, why do you bring it up to them? It's a very random thing to bring up.
Because it bothered me, the skirt that she was wearing with the predators that are out there. That they would have.
Yeah, but why did you just mention that randomly?
Because, yes, it was something that was bothering me. I said,
And
yeah.
that's been bothering you?
And I said, it bothers me every morning when I watch the news, right before the news comes on, that little girl watching, singing the national anthem comes on, and she's singing that song, and at the end of it, they've got her wearing a little skirt, carrying a flag, walking through a field. I told them I didn't like that, and I didn't think it was appropriate.
Yeah, every morning at 5 a.m., I'm subjected to this. It's so wrong. It's so wrong. And every morning I get up to check to see if they've taken it off the air yet.
And I watch angrily.
And I angrily watch it to see if maybe they've censored the part that I think the Predators would like.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
No.
So why are you commenting on the child's skirt? I don't get it.
Huh?
I just don't get why you're commenting on a little girl's skirt. Like, why was that on your mind? Because I see little girls in skirts all the time. I never think about it.
Because there's a lot of predators out there that will look at that. And it makes her a victim.
Yeah, we're talking to one right now.
Casey, I can't tell you that I'm attracted to kids when I'm not. I can't help that what you're reading on there that I didn't catch before. I can't help that you want to believe that all of what they're saying. If I would have caught it before, I would have addressed it before with Ashley.
And you wouldn't have sent it.
No, I would have sent it because I promised you that I would have. There's nothing that I'm going to lie to you about. You can't automatically think that I'm going to lie to you about something because I'm not, because I didn't even lie to them. And that's what pisses me off. I can tell them, I've talked to Ashley about this stuff before and told her, I said, it's like it doesn't matter what I say, they're telling me that I'm lying.
Well, that's because you're lying. Like, that's generally what happens.
When I haven't lied to them for a long time. I even told her that there's some things that I don't remember that, they assume that I leave it out on purpose, that I don't leave it on purpose, I just don't remember it at the time. Sometimes it might be intentionally blocking it out, or sometimes it's unintentional blocking out, but I just don't remember everything in detail.
They say you're an unreliable narrator.
And to be fair, Lauren did just describe himself being an unreliable narrator.
True.
Yeah, so that would be pretty accurate.
Unreliable about remembering things to a T. But that doesn't mean that I lie. I haven't lied to them for a long time. Did I lie to them before? Yeah, I did, because I didn't trust Maria.
Well, that makes you a liar.
Yes.
I don't know why you don't see that, but it makes you a liar.
Well, no, it doesn't. It just means that once or twice or 1,000 times he lied.
Yeah.
That doesn't make you a liar. It's only if he says he's a liar that he's a liar.
Look, 10 minutes ago he lied, but now he's no longer a liar, okay?
Exactly.
Stop living in the past.
I didn't like Maria. I think Maria was part of all that online shit.
She says she can't tell if you believe your own lies. She knows you're lying and she can't tell if you actually believe them or not. Why is everybody a liar besides you?
Because it's my life that I'm talking about. They're not going to tell me what happened. They're not going to tell me what happened in my life. It's my life. It's not theirs. I'm the one that lived it, not them. They don't have any right to tell me I'm lying about my own life. I know what happened in my life.
They do, and you're lying about it. You said you can't remember any of it.
I remember things that happened in my life. But because they want to choose to tell me that I'm lying about what happened in my own life, that's not my problem. That's their problem.
Well, it is your problem.
Yeah, it's my problem because they're making it a problem for me. I know what happened in my own life. It's like her saying that I didn't have sex with Paula. Bullshit, I didn't even tell her that. I told her that I did have sex with Paula.
So you know what happened in your own life?
Right.
But you also say that somewhere in that chat log we're going to find you saying no. But you know what happened in your life, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we've read that thing 4 times now and haven't found you saying no yet. So maybe you don't really know what happened in your own life.
No.
It's our failing?
It's our failing.
Oh, okay.
Lorne doesn't fail. He just... I don't know, I give up.
Oh, that's true. Maria could be in our Discord.
Ah.
Are you Maria?
No.
Oh. Okay.
Sorry.
Hmm.
Did I disappoint you?
A little.
The way it happened was just exactly the way that I told you. I'm not going to lie to you about anything, Casey. We've taken a huge step forward. I am not going to lie to you about anything. I don't lie to Ashley about anything. I don't lie to Julie about anything. I didn't lie to the polygrapher or the Psych Valley doc about anything. The polygrapher I'm royally pissed at because my word's been twisted all around. The psych doctor, that's a shock to me now. That I got to...
Paco, is it true? Have you been on the stand lying about Lorne 9 times under oath, and this whole Paco thing is just your witness protection program?
You know what? Let's go with yes. It makes me sound more exciting than I am.
Okay.
talk to Ashley about. And Julie.
Mr. Armstrong blames his lack of in-person relationships on his relationship with Paula. He noted that they spent time together after she broke up with her boyfriend. For about 6 months, they socialized. They did not discuss a romantic relationship, nor did they have sexual contact.
See, and I told her that we did have sex. We did not talk about a romantic relationship.
Mr. Armstrong believed that they were going to date because she was, quote, giving him signs. His, quote, heart was broken when she began dating someone else. Since then, he's had 2 girlfriends. One relationship lasted 3 weeks and the other 1 week. He texts and talks to several women who are in other states. He reports he is waiting for them to come visit him and demonstrate their affection for him by following through with what they say they will do.
That does kind of sound like Lorne.
That does.
Yeah, that does kind of sound like him. All that sounds about right.
See, the 3-week one, I told her it was 2 or 3 weeks. She left out.
Well, it's weird that she got everything right that you said. All that's correct, minus the one part that you said that you had sex with Paula. But she heard everything else correctly because you repeated all that to me before too. But that one detail she just somehow missed.
Yeah, well, she left out that one detail that I had sex with Paula.
Yeah, that's mighty weird.
She also left out that I said 2 or 3 weeks. I didn't say 3 weeks. I said 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah, this professional with a degree in psychology might just have figured something out here. Isn't that hard to believe?
It is very hard to believe.
Huh.
Look, she obviously messed up.
Yeah, she got it wrong.
Yeah.
The sooner we all accept that Lorne is the only one in this world telling the truth, the happier we will all be, okay?
I couldn't remember how long it was. It was more than 10 years ago.
Well, now you're getting technical. She put 3 weeks and you said 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah. I couldn't remember how long it was. I knew it wasn't that long. Casey, I'm not going to lie to you about anything. As far as having sex with Paula, I had sex with Paula. You want to believe me with that, you can, or you don't have to. But you didn't want me to lie to you. I even described how it happened. I even talked to Paul and Laura after.
Why do you sound more upset about not having sex with Paula than the pedophile stuff?
I'm upset about all of that.
Yeah, but you're like hyper focused on the part where she said you didn't have sex with Paula.
Because
I
you were
mean, what
focused
about
on
the rest of it?
Because you was focused on that. The rest of it, I'm not attracted to kids. How else can I say that? I haven't given them any reason to believe it.
Well, even if we ignore the whole, conviction thing,
Yeah.
you still failed a polygraph exam, and
Spectacularly.
yeah, spectacularly, and you admit that you get up early in the morning every single morning to look at a 9-year-old girl walking through a field.
That you think has no pants on.
Yeah, that you think has no pants on. So there may be some reasons for them to think that you're into children.
I've given them every reason to not believe it. Get it?
Ume, that's not a bad idea. But I would think even then, there'd be some detail. Because, Lorne always gets, right up to the sex. Everything's super detailed, and then we fucked.
Yeah. He skips the whole everything.
Yeah. But you do bring up an interesting point. I don't think Lorne could honestly answer whether or not he's a virgin because he thinks so many things are sex. He thinks phone sex is sex.
That's true.
If he had cyber sex with Molly or Melissa, then he had sex with them. So many things are sex to him that, yeah, I don't even think he could answer it.
My words are still getting fucking twisted around in the polygraph. Or by the polygrapher.
Why do you think women have multiple clits?
I don't know. I was guessing. It's not like when I've been down there eating a woman's pussy that I've been counting her clits. It's not really when I'm counting.
Okay. Lauren, you don't have to count them.
You just have to know which ones are the right ones.
Oh God, that kills me.
There's a ranking of clits. So some of the clits are the good ones. Some of them not so much.
Like Lauren, if a woman is going down on you and reaches up to play with your balls, can she just assume there's 2 balls, or does she have to count them to know that there are 2?
Lauren would insist she counts them. He
There's
would also
just some things you know.
He not only would he want her to count them, he'd want her to name them. Bob and Lefty.
What I'm there for. Why do women get technical on that stuff?
Yeah, Paco, why do you get so technical on this stuff?
I'm sorry, but I think if you are trying to give a woman pleasure by eating her out, you have to at least know which part
Yeah, I mean, there's
can
people...
bring the pleasure.
Yeah, I mean, there's people that say, well, Lauren could have sex and just not know what parts are, right?
Yeah.
Or he could just be getting in there, hitting it, and quitting it or something, right? But Lauren specifically says he likes eating pussy, and he doesn't know where the clit is.
And it's like,
or how many of them there are.
Like if
he thinks you can hit the G spot with your tongue.
I quite honestly, okay, some creepy looking guy is eating me out. If he does not know how to pleasure me, I'm going to either give up and leave, or I'm going to point out to him the important bits
And then you're going to get up and leave, and then the guy's going to go down a bottle of Tylenol, and you're going to have that death on your conscience. You heartless bitch.
I'm okay with that.
You heartless bitch.
What do you mean count them? I mean, you're not. That's exactly what you're down there for.
To count them?
No.
As far as I knew, on the.
Where do you?
He's to count them? Yes, Lauren. Yes. Women expect you to give an inventory of what clit they have where. That's what it is. Yes, Lauren, you've cracked the code. Dumbass.
That's where the sexual pleasure comes from, is the clit, Lauren.
Yeah, but as far as I knew, they had one. So am I right? Do they have one or do they have two? You're a woman, you can tell me.
Yeah. Do they have one? Or do they have two? Well, I mean, there's one on the outer flap. The dust cover, if you will.
I've never been in bed with a woman and discussed it.
I've never been in bed with a woman and discussed. Well, actually, I have, since I'm a lornographer.
But only because of it.
Outside of lornography, I never have either. And I can tell you that yes, there's like 7 clits, and you can tell when a woman likes you because she spreads the clits like Zoidberg's mouth.
God.
The wider she spreads the clits, the more she likes you.
That did not come from me.
Well, you just don't like me that much.
Sexual education that went in detail in high school because that's not what they were trying to teach us. It wasn't
If you've
proper.
had as many one-night stands as you claim, you would know how many there are.
Why? I had sex with them.
Because you said you love to eat pussy. You said that.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. Yeah.
It doesn't mean that I know how many clits they have. That would be
You
discussing
definitely should. You must not be very good at pleasing a woman if you don't know.
We never discussed it. I've never
Lauren.
discussed it with anyone.
Look, just because I drive a car doesn't mean I can tell you how many steering wheels the thing has, okay? Alright? Come on.
How many did you feel with your tongue?
I don't know. My tongue was all over the place.
Like a dog drinking from a bowl of water? What do you mean?
No.
How was your tongue all over the place?
Because it was all over the place. It was all over the place, and it was all in the place.
What?
See, Lauren, it's okay to say that you've never eaten pussy and you don't know how to do it. It's okay to say that.
It is.
Not everybody's into that. Not every woman wants that. Not every man does that. It's okay to say that's not your thing. But if you are going to pretend that's your thing, you should probably have some idea how it works. Good Lord.
Are you... Oh, my God. Where? Where was it?
It was in the pussy, and it was on the clit, and on the outer clit, and it was on a G spot.
Yeah, it's the outer clit, and then it's the G spots. I like how he specifically said G spot as if there's multiple. He said G spots
Yes.
with an S.
And I lick all around them.
Where are the G spots?
Huh?
Where are the G spots, Lauren?
On the inside.
Where?
Usually to the left. I think it's usually to the left.
It's usually to the left. Usually to the left, because, you know, every woman's got a different G-spot. Some of them to the left, some of them to the right.
Mine migrates.
Yeah, some of them kind of migrate. You gotta catch it and pin it down first. Yeah, you gotta go in there with a safety pin and just kind of stick it in place. So so you can just nail that sucker. Dumbass.
Oh, poor Mickey Mouse.
Oh no, a terrible case of G-spots. Oh no. Dr. Armstrong will be over shortly to take care of you.
The left of what?
On the inside, to the left of the pussy. Just stick your tongue in. It's on the left.
Stick your tongue in and it's to the left.
Yeah.
Stick your tongue in and it's to the left.
Right.
Well, I mean, maybe if he's got like a giraffe tongue. Or like one, them lizards that can like lick their eyes and shit. Maybe Lauren can do that.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
At least that's where it was with Kathy.
Who told you that?
Huh?
Who told you that?
Well, that's where it was with Kathy.
To the left of the pussy.
To the left. On the inside, to the left.
Well, I mean, there is that song that goes to the left, to the left.
Yes.
Maybe that's instruction.
Maybe?
Lauren's Mr. Penis curves to the left. See, he is designed as a pleasure machine. That's what he is. He is nature's perfect fucking machine. He hits the G-spot
Every time.
constantly, yes.
I put my tongue on the inside to the left. I stuck my tongue on the inside of her pussy, and I wiggled my tongue around to the left, and I hit her G-spot.
How do you know?
Well, because she let it be known. And she told me.
How long do you have a 9-inch long tongue?
Huh?
Do you have a 9-inch long tongue?
No, I just have this image of Lauren being one of those lizards that can just like lick its eyeball.
Oh, right.
I'm just imagining that, like that look we have on screen right now, and just all of a sudden, he just slaps his eye with his tongue, just casually.
Oh, gross.
Just like picks his nose with it.
Did I have a 9-inch long tongue? No. It didn't take a 9-inch long tongue.
She said, "Oh, that's one of my G-spots."
Yes, what's so weird about that? I mean, it would be weird if she didn't say that, Casey. How else are you supposed to know when you hit one of the elusive G-spots?
She let me know that I hit her G-spot, and then she told me after, yeah, you hit my G-spot.
Oh.
I love that part. I love that right there. Yeah, you hit my G-spot.
Yeah.
Just imagine you've had sex with a woman and you're laying there and she goes, "Yep, you hit my G-spot."
Right?
Oh, God. I'd get up and leave and never come back.
You would never hit the G-spot with your tongue. What does a vagina taste like?
Tastes like a vagina.
What does it taste like?
Casey.
Why would you interrogate me like this?
Well, you should know I'm not done interrogation unless you're going to lie to me.
Well, it's been a long time since I tasted one.
Yeah, but you would know.
But it still tastes like a vagina. How do you want me to explain it? It's got just a little tang to it.
A little tang to it.
Yeah, come on. It's tangy. It's tangy. It's tangy vagina.
See, it doesn't matter what I say, you're going to try to make fun of it.
What does that mean?
Well, yeah, because that's really stupid.
Well, it's just like... how do I describe it? It's like raw skin. I guess that's the best way I can describe it, is raw skin.
Raw? What's that mean?
Raw skin as opposed to cooked skin?
It's It's got a little tang to it. You know that drink Tang? Have you ever heard of that drink? I don't.
Oh,
it
God,
tastes like
Lord.
it tastes just like Tang.
Oh.
It tastes like Tang.
Lorne.
And then after Mr. Penis has been there, it kind of tastes a little bit like a dreamsicle.
Oh, God, gross. That I did not need. That was awful.
Yeah, I have.
All right, a little bit like that.
It tastes like oranges.
No, not quite like oranges, but kind of the same tangy taste. Kind of, but not quite like orange.
Yeah, it's the same tangy taste. I mean, it's not quite orangey. I mean, of course, it's not like an orange. I mean, it's that artificial orange flavor. Okay.
If anyone listening to this is still of the opinion that he was a virgin when he said this, or not a virgin when he was saying this, needs to listen to this again.
Yeah, he at least has no idea what it's like to eat pussy.
Not at all.
Not even a clue.
But kind of like oranges.
It's just got a little tang. Why?
Yeah, you know, it's like when you bite the peel.
Yeah.
It's like orange zest. Really, it's more zesty than tangy. What if they taste different based on ethnicity? Right? Like some taste like oranges, right? Some taste like teriyaki sauce.
Soy sauce.
Some are spicy. Yeah, there you go.
Some taste
Hell,
like
they wouldn't ask me something now. The Christ in
Well, it's
person,
weird that
they
you're
ask
getting
me
very
stuff.
defensive because you don't know anything about the
Well,
female body.
In person, the women never ask me this stuff in person.
Well, because there's no women in person.
Women never ask you this stuff in person. What? Why would they? The only people that are gonna ask you this is catfish. I mean, come on, man.
When there was, then they never asked me these questions.
Well, then tell me more about the outer clit.
It's just floppy and it's nice to suck on. And
It's floppy and it's nice to suck on.
Oh my God, Lord, you're gonna kill
All
me.
right, hands up. Who's got a floppy clit?
Put your hand down.
It's like an elephant's trunk.
and to play with.
You say floppy?
Floppy, not sloppy, floppy.
Floppy. Just in case you didn't think he said floppy, it's floppy.
Why is it floppy?
Because it's the pussy lip. Actually, it's not a clit, I guess. I don't know if they consider it a clit or a lip.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, who knows? It's one of those mysteries of life. Is that considered a clit? Is it considered a lip? People have debated that for centuries. There are philosophical debates about that. I mean, there's papers written about it. Like that has been one of those mysteries that's been talked about since ancient times. I bet you can see things like written on pyramids that are like, is it a clit or is it a lip?
Yes,
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh, and mine tastes like Skittles.
Skittles?
Skittles.
Holy Christ, I feel so fucking interrogated.
Well, why is
I
your
don't know.
pussy lip flopping?
Somebody needs to
That
change.
is the question.
Somebody, I think floppy clit would be a great screen name.
Casey, why are you asking me these questions?
Because now we've gone down a rabbit hole.
It's quite a rabbit hole.
The lip and the clit are very different.
Women have never asked me these questions in person. Why is it that women are asking me these questions over the phone?
Because in person, they can just look at you and tell this guy can't tell a lip from a clit.
Yeah.
And this guy thinks the G-spot is to the left, and you can hit it with your tongue. They can tell you by looking at you.
I don't know who else is asking you besides me.
Well, he's quote-unquote Jamie asked me.
Okay, well,
Willie
I'm
asked.
not Will. I don't know what they did to you. I'm just saying what I'm saying.
Well, you do know what they
Pickle, Lauren could tell you if you were dill or bread and butter.
did to me. It's all over the internet.
Lord, I would have to be able to sit down for like a full 2 to 3 months to listen to everything they recorded over about you and with you.
With all the one-night stands that I've had, I've never had a woman sit down and discuss her bodily parts with me.
Is it because these women don't exist?
How weird would that even be, right?
Right?
If, like, after your one-night stand, when you find out this guy knows nothing, right?
Yeah.
That this guy just spent, like, 15 minutes lapping at it like a dog drinking water or something, right?
Right?
And then you're like, come on, sit down. I'm going to explain a few things to you. And you pull out a piece of paper and draw a chart. Like, how weird would that even be?
That would be very weird.
Right?
You can believe that if you want to. It's completely up to you.
Oh, yeah. We believe
I mean,
it, yeah.
you said you love eating pussy, but you don't know where or what the clits are.
So I don't know the names of them, of the parts. I didn't know that I was there to be able to list off the parts of a woman's body.
No, Lauren, the problem isn't that you don't know the names of the parts. The problem is you just don't know them. It doesn't matter if you call it the clinger knocker. If you're hitting the right thing, it doesn't matter. But you're not even describing hitting the right spot.
Finger
The
knocker.
clinger knocker.
Well, you should know where they are.
Okay, well, you can teach me. You'll be the first one to teach me.
Now I just got this mental image. I don't think we're gonna do the body cam tonight. We'll save that for next week. I just got this mental image of like Casey Morrow in a lab coat, you know, like legs spread with like one of those pointer stick things, just like sitting there, like Lauren sitting there with a notebook while she's like, okay, this is the lip.
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I would go on to this, but it's like a half hour long, so I think
Yeah.
we'll save that for next week.
Yeah, and hopefully our sound issue.
Yeah, hopefully we'll have our
itself.
sound issues fixed next week. Paco.
It wasn't me.
It was on your watch.
You were right here too.
Yeah, but you were in charge of it.
Hey, I've seen what the technical issues looks like on that comic, so.
Yeah. All right, so hey, thanks everyone for coming out. Hope you enjoyed this riveting discussion and learned a thing or two about the parts of a woman's body.
Yes.
And now you know how to please a woman is to lap at it like a dog, stick your tongue in, and wiggle it to the left. And there you go. And then your lady friend will be like, yep, you hit my G-spot.
Yeah.
So everybody enjoy your newfound knowledge. And we'll see you next week. We might even have a chat log in the meanwhile.
So, alright, kiss.